And it's a perfume that broke into the business by going really high end. Find out how one upstart is smelling success by catering to the upscale shopper. That's coming up in the next half hour of Morning Call. Well, in today's American dream, $800 for a bottle of perfume? Would you buy that for a woman?
No.
No, it's a lot.
It's a lot. It would have to smell particularly good.
Maybe it does.
Yeah, all right. How one entrepreneur is making his mark on the cutthroat business of luxury perfume.
And are you in yet? Come on, we're less than a week away.
In today's look at the American dream, an $800 bottle of perfume. It is out there, it is selling, and it is not from a big-name fragrance player, but from a little-known entrepreneur named Stephen Burlingham. Burlingham has taken an unusual strategy for an upstart of choosing a super high-end price point for his wares. Wall Street Journal small business editor Wendy Bounds is here to discuss whether it's working and what other entrepreneurs can learn. So, is it working?
$800. Well, he's in Harrods already. He's in Neiman Marcus. He's in Barney's. So he's actually gotten in a fair number of doors already, which at $800 a pop is not so shabby. And as you mentioned, you know, for an entrepreneur who doesn't sort of have the big backing, he's not a Britney Spears. He's not a Paris Hilton. He doesn't have that name. He's certainly not J-Lo.
Yeah.
But he is a Tiffany, which is sort of interesting. He's a descendant of he's the great-great-grandson of the founder of Tiffany's. But he can't use it in marketing because it's a different brand. So he's sort of in this conundrum. What he's done, though, he didn't go the low price point, the sort of like 30 to 150 range. He decided to go the high range, which I think is a good strategy because it sort of sets you apart. And what he's trying to do is make these items like works of art. He's trying to say, buy the perfume, but at the same time, you're getting this bottle that's incredibly handcrafted. It's got this glass, it's dyed, it's got these sterling silver caps, a crocodile
so
case.
So begs a look. I mean, if you're going to tell us that, you've got it here. Let's have a gander at this this one's only the $200 one. Let's get to the real. Let's get to the real one.
And you can see, you know, it's got the sterling silver cap and so forth. And he hopes that people will refill it. They'll buy that and then they'll refill it.
So I clip my nails so I can do that.
This is the $800 version. And what you're mostly paying for here, in addition to the bottle, is you're paying also for this South African green crocodile case.
Hold that lower. There you go.
Know?
So you got your South African crocodile.
Right. And you've got the perfume here, which is also refillable.
All right.
Now, I mean, keep in mind that, you know, people will pay upward of, you know, several $1,000s and more for handbags. So he's hoping this is an accessory too.
So let's cut to the essentiality of the premise. Is it a good idea?
That's a mouthful.
It is. But so let's cut to it. Is it a good idea if you're coming out with a new product to target that in other words, is pricing something and just making it very expensive, inherently make it more attractive to a certain community?
That's a good question, Dylan, because entrepreneurs, the knee-jerk reaction, as you know, is often to try and go the low price point. You know, if you're going to be a new player in the market, you try and bottom out, cut out the big boys, and do it cheaper. He's doing exactly the opposite. And I think in this case, because it is a luxury brand, a luxury market, and women are constantly seeking something that no one else has, he's gone the opposite track, the high price point, and it's working in his case because these other stores wouldn't have taken a look at him otherwise.
Liz,
she tried it.
You have a nose for perfume.
I do. I tried it.
$800?
Listen, I really like the smell, but you're paying for that crocodile thing. I know how much a crocodile. Leave the that thing out and give me the perfume. You know, and gorgeous scent.
And he's also interesting because he has this.
So you're for the 250.
You're right. Or you can get the 175
I'm in for the swipe
refill.
of just the one thing.
But let's point out, as an entrepreneur, one thing he has done as a part of the Tiffany family is he's sort of he's went and registered and trademarked under the Laurelton Hall name, which is one of the estates of Tiffany. He's trying to register all these other products, jewelry and things like that. He hopes to be very smart and sell this Laurelton Hall brand to someone else, because then they can take it and make it into a full-scale luxury line. And so I think as an entrepreneur, he's sort of looking at what are all my assets and going from there. So
you can't have that.
You can even clip it like a cell phone.
Right, and it has a magnetic case, so
all right. There's no QVC. Thank you very much, Wendy. It's great to see you. And it is an interesting, the whole overpricing instead of underpricing.
Interesting.
The strategy.